crafty friends, JENNCASCELL here. I am back with another design team project share and tutorial for Scrap Diva Designs. So today we are going to be focusing on the Honey Pot die set. It's from the August release at Scrap Diva. So cute. So before we get started, here is her website and all of the info on the back. Make sure to use that hashtag Scrap Diva Designs for some amazing inspiration. And as always, if I've inspired you in any way, please feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 for 10% off your purchase at the shop. I super appreciate everyone who uses my coupon code and affiliate link. I do get a small kickback and it helps me continue to create free content for you guys. So let's dive in. I shared this during the release video. I thought it was kind of cool how I put it together. I did the lid offset, which I thought was a lot of fun, and I wanted to show you guys how I did it because it does require a couple additional cuts to the die, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. So this one is my second one. This is the one that we're going to be making in just a few. I did switch out the colors of the honey pot. You're going to see that new Fringed Flower 2 at the top here. I did a little bow down here. The Be Happy is from the Be Happy words that were released this month as well. Just super fun. And I also used some of the sequin glitter cardstock for the honey here. And these cute bees, oh, they're just so cute. I've been using the crap out of these. You are going to love them. So good. So if you're interested in how I did this, stay tuned. All right, so let's go over the die set and the individual parts that you're going to need to cut. So starting with this piece right here, this is going to form the base of your honey pot, and I've cut that once. I already did some highlighting on it, and you also need one of these, which is just going to be it's going to be this one right here that just goes on top of your honey pot. For my tutorial, I did not use the largest die. You could, but I just used this stitched layering piece right here as the outside of my honey pot. So I've cut that once, and then I've cut the top a second time. You don't actually need the whole thing, so if you just have a piece of scrap, all you're going to need is the top part right here. This piece right here, which is going to go right here, this is going to be like the top of your honey pot base. So I've cut that twice. I've cut it in the same pink that I'm using for the honey pot, and I've also cut it in this gold glitter sequin cardstock. I've also cut the dripping honey, once again, the gold sequin cardstock. So you'll be using this die right here. And then for the lid of your honey pot, it's going to be this one right here. And I've cut it twice, actually. So the first one I've just kept intact. And then the second one I cut right at this line that's on the die. So you'll have something that looks like this. Now you also have this little oval shaped die right here. I've cut that once, and that is going to be the top carrying part of your honey pot lid. You also have a couple stir sticks in there, and it comes with a little heart as well. So I just keep a couple clips on my desktop when I have to do things like this. So I am going to cut our components out. So clip where you are going to eventually glue these together. And I'm going to clip on these three sides because we're going to be cutting the lid off. So just grab your scissors, and following along the top, cut that lid off. Now don't worry if it's a little wonky, you're not even going to see most of it. And then I'm going to use these clips again and do the lid of my honey pot. So and as you can see, it's okay. This isn't even going to show on mine. I don't need that full lip that I'm going to be creating. So go ahead and just follow along the lid of your pot. I've also went ahead and added some foam strips to the stripe for the center of your pot. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab these, and I did save the centers of mine. You're going to want that. And I am going to take my honey drip right here, and I'm going to go ahead and use some glue for this portion. Just glue it directly on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and add just that little bit of gold at the top, and take my scissors and just kind of line it up where it would be continuing on this. Okay, so this is going to go, and then this is going to get glued to the top here. Before we continue on this, we're going to do the lid of our pot now. Once again, I'm just going to use some foamies. Go ahead and add that edge to the lip. And you can go ahead and add the top portion now. So cute. Okay. Now that we have this under control, we're going to go back to this, and let's add our gold. I'm just using this one right here. So I'm going to come over to here and grab my glue, and I'm just going to slide this under here. I want to use this kind of as like a measuring device as to where I should put it. Work kind of quickly because this glue isn't going to stay wet forever, but I like that. I like that. So you can kind of see the honey inside the pot, hence why it's dripping, right? Okay, now we can add the lid to our honey pot once we have our foam on top. So this is where we're at so far. Now let's take our lid, figure out where you want that to go. And I'm just going to kind of place mine. I want to open it up just a little bit. So I'm going to put that right about there. And this time around, I'm going to use a thicker foamy because I want it sitting up a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and just place this on top here. That way I'm getting a lot of dimension in there. I like that. Perfect. Okay. Now go in and just kind of measure where this should go. And I think it should go right about like that. Yeah. So go ahead and add a little glue just to the end of this. Just using that one side because you're only going to glue it there. So go ahead and take your time and line it up. So I am going to finish decorating this and I will be right back. Okay, so I have it all decorated, looking super cute. I used the Be Happy from the new Be Words collection. This is that bow from last month, the scallop bow that I absolutely love. I went ahead and I cut a couple of the stir sticks and then I just crossed them over in the corner and backed them with some leaves. This little bee here is from the Be Happy Ephemera collection. And then I have one of the new flowers at the top, along with, this is actually a flower from my stash. I believe it was Roxy that made it for me. I love the stamping. She did such a cute job, but I'm pretty sure this is a Scrap Diva die. So yeah, I think it turned out great. I love it. Tucked a little flower in here. This is definitely, that's Fringed Flower 1. That's Fringed Flower 2, I believe. Don't quote me. But yeah, super, super cute. So let's take one last look at the original. Oh, I just love her. Love her so much. Super, super cute. So once again, if I've inspired you in any way, please feel free to use my coupon code JEN10 for 10% off your purchase at the shop. I super appreciate everyone who is using my coupon code and affiliate link. I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude, so thank you. But here is the website and all of her info. Pick up this honey pot die set. So, so, so cute. I love it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crafty content. I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye.